Hey guys, I'm here to show you something I found for the restrictions passcode. Not the screen lock, but the restrictions passcode. I've had mine locked for quite a while. Been trying to figure out a way to bypass it instead of restoring. I have a iPhone 4S and I am running 5.0.1. Let's go ahead and get in. Let it go to the info about. This is what I'm running here. See, 5.0.1. Okay, I'm going to go to restrictions, and as you can see, it wants a passcode, and it's not 0000. It's not 1234. It's not 5555. It's none of those real common ones, and it's nothing that I know. So how it got set, I have no idea. A friend, Verizon, Apple, I have no idea. But anyways, I stumbled across this just messing with it out of curiosity, and so what I'm going to show you here is all about the attempts, and hopefully this will snowball into something else. I think this is a huge key to something for unlocking or resetting the actual passcode, because I cannot find a way to do it with this phone, no matter how many posts I've read. Everybody says they have the right way, but it doesn't work for me. But this is what I found anyways, to at least get you to where you can keep entering a ton of codes without having to wait for the allotted time after your fifth try, because once it hits 6, it goes from 1 minute and then just jumps up, right? So we're gonna just enter some random stuff just to get it up to 6 here, and then it's gonna wait for a minute, right? So what I found is just messing around. I go to sorry about that, I go to date and time. I turn the automatic off, and I do it manually. Go in and just bump it up 1 minute. Okay, go back to restrictions. Voila, there it is. It's still saying how many attempts, but it takes away the time, and I'll show you on the next one too. That's 5 minutes, so we'll do the same thing. We'll go here, date time, and let's go up to 11:15. Go back. There it is. So I can enter another one. And I can just keep doing this. I can keep going back and forth instead of waiting all that time, because the more you do it, the higher the number goes. I mean, it goes up to hours. You have to wait hours and hours. So what's really interesting though too that I found is not only does it do that, but if I mess with it a little more, you can tell I was bored, but go back in here to the manual set time. We go up to the date. Now watch what happens when I just spin it forward in time. It just goes past 2038, and then it'll reset itself to January 1st, 2038, and it stays blue. What that significance is to this, I have no idea yet. So anyways, if we go back to restrictions now after doing that, see, then the time's gone. But look what happens when we go back in time. I'm going to go back, the date, and I'm going to go, and you got to go past 1969, and I'll do the same thing this way, but it'll be December 31st, 1969. Now look what happens when we go back to restrictions. See, it wants me to wait 22,377,270 minutes. So this is tweaking it somehow. I think it's a factory hidden tweaks and has to do with this passcode. Um, I believe it's really secret. Nobody wants to let me know. Nobody at Apple will want to help me with it. So maybe somebody else has come across this. I don't know. I've tried to find it all over the web. I can't find anybody talking about this. No videos. I'd really like everybody to start looking at this, and maybe everybody putting their heads together and figure out how we can go about retrieving this passcode. Um, you know, I understand the safety features. We don't want to have our phones vulnerable to things like this, but there's a lot of situations where, like me, I am the owner. I'm recording. I have two iPhones. I'm recording with one of them, but this is my phone. I purchased it. Somebody set the code, and I don't know who. And I don't want to have to go and do a full restore and lose a lot of my data. Then I got to re-jailbreak it. Then I got to re-enter all my apps that I got from Cydia. I mean, it's just a huge pain in the ass. I mean, there should be a way that we can retrieve it, and this is the only avenue I see so far on this 5.0.1 that has a possibility of actually working. A lot of people have posted how you can use iFile and all this, and I do have iFile, and I can reset it that way too. But none of them work for this particular version of iOS for me. No matter how many different ways people try to tell me to do it, I can't get it to do it. I cannot find the code. Something's really wrong here, and I think it somehow was set by either Verizon or Apple or both of them, together, saying, well, we're going to get everybody to upgrade no matter what, and this is what we're going to do. That's just my theory. I could be wrong, but anyways, mess with this, you guys, and if anybody has any info for me and knows about this already, is this old news, or is this new? Does anybody think there's something there that we can work with here? I'd really like to know. You know, we pay good money for these products, and we should be able to retrieve information off of here and do what we want with them. So I hope you guys all agree with that too. So anyways, let me know. Thanks.